So this is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. This is actually the fucking coolest part.
Tactical espionage action.
It makes one wonder why they have been pretending that they couldn't just emulate PlayStation games. Yeah, so I actually really like this this intro.
I love playing in a well-lit room.
I don't know why they've been pretending that they can't do a fucking PS1 emulator for some fucking reason. They just pretend that they can't do that. Oh my god. Confirm a circle.
That's less than ideal.
Have fun getting fucked up by that constantly. Metal Gear Solid. So, a series of history spanning over 35 years.
Get briefed.
Oh god. The Cuban Missile Crisis. Or created like a real film. Just like a real film. Like one.
A real film.
Many of the mechanics may be difficult to discover on a normal playthrough. Confronting a threat posed by nuclear weapons. Oh my god. They look, assets from Peace Walker. Oh, it's like, you know they called it Volume 1, right? Like, it's called Volume 1 for a reason. Love Yoji Shinkawa's art. Man, it looks so good. Solid Snake. Related, Integral, and Twin Snakes. We did not re-release Twin Snakes. You can't play Twin Snakes. Fuck you. Integral is an upgraded version of the original game with numerous new features, including the fully fed figure training mode, the ability to play in first-person mode, and much more. Japanese only. So there's actually 3 versions of Metal Gear Solid 1 on the PlayStation. There's the original Metal Gear Solid, which came out in Japan. There's the American version of Metal Gear Solid, which came out in America and added a bunch of shit. And then there's Metal Gear Integral, which was a re-release in Japan, which just had the English dub with Japanese subtitles and all of the extra features that the American release added to the game. Because they don't give a fuck over there.
Couldn't rent a fuck.
Why is this fucking quality so bad?
Yeah.
Yoji Shinkawa's art is so good. I don't know why they're not using it for Metal Gear Solid 3.
Oh, dear.
We just got the 3D models here. This is just the whole thing? What the fuck? Oh, that's sad. Isn't that sad? That's sad.
That's revengeance.
Portable Ops is good. Fuck you. Oh, that's sad.
Talk about the pachinko machine.
I know! I was just thinking about that! God, Jesus fucking Christ. Doesn't this make it seem so much more complicated than it actually is?
Yeah, my gosh.
The Treaty of the
like how to
Prohibition
run a
of Nuclear
plane.
Weapons comes into effect. That didn't happen in Metal Gear.
This
2000
shit isn't real. Oh gosh.
Oops. Oh yeah, like so much of this game is like, so much of these games are like in the future compared to when they were created.
But it's set 500 years in the past.
Oh god. Oh my god, is this the whole game in chronological order? What the fuck? Okay, here we go. Metal Gear 1. Metal Gear Solid 1. Yeah.
Boobs.
What is this? Is that it? Okay. Meryl.
Meredith.
Meryl. Oh, that's cute that they talk about Kazuhira Miller.
Your right hand comes off.
McDonald Kazuhira Miller.
What else needs to be said, honestly?
No, McDonald Benedict Kazuhira Miller.
Bro.
Yeah, pick a name and stick with it, dude.
Hyphenate or whatever, but Jesus.
Oh yeah, Revolver Ocelot, Revolver Ocelot,
Revolver
Revolver
Ocelot.
Ocelot. Sniper Wolf is my favorite. She got tits.
She got tits. Is that what she got?
Psycho Mantis is my favorite.
She got tits.
Yeah, tits. Decoy Octopus, sir, not appearing in this video game. That's so cute that they like consistently are like, yeah, Decoy Octopus. Like, he's not in the game. Shut the fuck up.
Get the fuck out.
Oh yeah, and then Donald Anderson, aka Sigint. Look at this art. Look at him. Look at him smiling. Yeah.
Boom.
His lack
Bing,
of
bing, bing.
trigger discipline. Commentary.
Bing, bing, bing.
Yeah, so I think this part is so cool. The fact that they're like, look at what this game innovated.
Yeah.
Look at what this brought to the table. Cinematic camera work. Like, this was it. This was the moment where, like, the fucking limiters
The
were
final
broken.
test.
They got to do whatever the fuck they wanted with this one. Nuclear weapons, like, yep, a lot of commentary on real world events. That's kind of sad. Yep, commentary on the nuclear, on the Cold War, commentary on, like, nuclear politics. Liquid Snake doesn't understand how genes work. You got all the man's dominant genes. I got all his recessive genes.
No,
Do you have any idea what it's like to know that you were trashed from the day you were born? That's not how that works.
That's not how that works.
Liquid, that's not how that works. You're getting upset over...
Listen, gas. Listen to me.
That's not how that works.
You're angry.
Oh yeah, the truth of two big bosses I should... Look, this wasn't a plot hole. Like, fuck off. Venom Snake. Like, that... Look.
When episode 7 references stuff that happened in episode 2, that's not meta, that's storytelling.
Like, that wasn't a problem that needed to be solved. Like, fuck off. Like, yes, it's really cute, okay? It's really cute what they did with Venom Snake in Metal Gear Solid The Phantom Pain. I liked it. It wasn't a... They didn't fix a plot hole. Shut the fuck up. A snake over... Jesus Christ, this is long.
This is a lot.
Is this, like, in every game?
They were not fucking around.
Good lord. Yeah, Integral. 3-disc special edition. Came with the VR missions. You want more gameplay? We added more gameplay.
You want combat challenges?
Oh yeah, enjoy English voice acting with Japanese subtitles. The Japanese release of MGS, only Japanese voice is available. However, in this version, you can play with Japanese voice acting and English subtitles. That's not what this screen is saying, but
Still true. Wow.
oh yeah, here's a ghost photo guide, by the way. Changes after verse completion. Special items.
This has an infinity banana.
God, this is really detailed. Jesus.
Yeah, shit.
How do I get out? Help me.
You don't.
There we go. Download the Japanese language pack. So you can download the Japanese voice acting for the game and play with Japanese voice acting and English subtitles. So you can hear the real actors of this game. Like, look, I know that we in the West have, like, an affinity for our voice actors. But David Hayter is our Snake, but he was never Solid Snake. Yeah, he was never the Snake. That's the thing. Like, people feel like David Hayter has a sense of, like, entitlement to the role of Snake. And so, like, there was a news story before, like, some time ago, where it's like, oh, he had to re-audition for the role in every game. It's like, well, yeah, because...
Yeah, he's an actor. That's what you do.
First of all, he's an actor. That's what you do.
Yeah.
Second of all, like, Kojima like, works with, and his team, works with the Japanese voice cast.
Motherfucker doesn't speak English. You ever seen him try?
Yeah. Like, Okio Otsuka is the voice of Snake. Like, I like David Hayter's performance very, very much, but Okio Otsuka is Snake. That motherfucker don't gotta audition.
Yeah.
Like, we are honestly missing something by playing it with David Hayter's voice acting and not Okio Otsuka. When you get to Metal Gear Solid 4, there's a pivotal story moment that has a layer of meta importance added to it because Okio Otsuka is the voice actor of Solid Snake, and his dad is also a voice actor. His name was Chikoa Otsuka? Chikoa. How the fuck do you pronounce that? Chikao. Yeah. Otsuka Chikao was also a voice actor, and they had a falling out.
Oh, shit.
And Kojima, like, reunited them on the set of Metal Gear Solid 4, and they reconciled. And so, Okio was playing Solid Snake, and Chikao played Big Boss, who is Solid Snake's dad. So he got father and son to play father and son on the set of their video game in a scene where they reconcile and, like, put the past behind them, and, like, his dad hugs him and says, "It's okay, you did a good job, you can stop fighting." Like, we're missing, like, when it's just fucking David Hayter and Richard Dowd, like, whatever his fucking name is, like, the fucking Wesker guy? The guy who voice acted the fucking Fury in Metal Gear Solid 3, like, that entire layer, which is so intentional as a part of that scene, because this game is, like, Metal Gear Solid has always been a meta series.
Gear Solid.
That makes commentary, like, on the blurred reality in between video games and real life. That moment is so pivotal that they did it with actual father and son. And it's just totally lost from the English version. You can't replicate that.
You'd have to estrange a voice acting father and son and then reunite them.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you'd have to
City
find fucking, like, David Hayter's dad and, like, create bad blood between them.
I mean, maybe he's dead. Like, you know, this just would be very difficult.
This is like
we're only auditioning voice actors who have a troubled relationship with their voice acting.
Exactly. So that we can try and like engineer like better relations between you on the set of the game. So you can create
great performance, but what's your relationship like with your dad?
So you can like make artificial save data because you get bonuses in VR missions for having save data from Metal Gear Solid on your game. And you can create emulated save data, both for the sake of making taking ghost photos, and you can create save data for Castlevania Symphony of the Night and Snatcher, Suikoden, Policenauts, so that when you get to the part of the game where Psycho Mantis reads your save data, he'll have that different commentary. And it's different games depending on what language you're playing it on. So he has different voice lines for reading your memory card and seeing you got Silent Hill in the English version, but it's Snatcher and Suikoden and Policenauts in the Japanese version. It's fucking crazy. Like, literally emulate fake Castlevania save data on your fake memory card so that Psycho Mantis can, like, say a line of dialogue when you get to that boss fight. They pulled out the stops. I'm
Kick out the jam.
Oh, that's blown up.
Yep.
I'm actually gonna play this with the Japanese voice acting because before that option didn't exist. You had to import a Japanese version of the game in order to play it with the Japanese voice acting. I'm really interested in playing this game with the Japanese voice acting, the original voice cast, and it does not say how much data it was, but it's literally, it was like 10 gigs. It was for Metal Gear Solid 3. It was 10 gigs for the Japanese voice acting.
That's why the PlayStation was on all night.
Yeah.
I came down in the middle of the night. I'm like, what the fuck is that noise?
Oh god, Jesus. Okay. So you can pause the cutscenes, by the way. That's really cool.
That's interesting. You can also go fuck yourself.
You got VR missions, you got briefing. Hey, so you see Escape from New York? Escape from New York's really good.
You guys like muscle
Briefing
daddy?
house. So you're supposed to, like, if you go through this and watch all of this, there'll be a special cutscene at the very end where Snake goes, like, has a different, like, acceptance speech, basically. But if you just leave right away, it plays this.
Colonel, I don't work for the government
Where he
anymore.
says, fuck
Let me
you,
go
I
back
don't
to
care.
Twin
I don't
Lakes.
want to hear it.
Why, Snake? Is your life in Alaska all that great?
There's a dog sled race this week. Next Saturday, I have to be in Anchorage.
Yeah, Iditarod? The longest sled race in the world? When did you become a dog musher?
Right now, my 50 huskies are my only family. I've got to take care of them.
Don't worry about your dogs.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, Snake, but this vessel is headed for the Bering Sea. There's no room for debate.
I told you, even if I do owe you, I don't owe anything to this army or this country.
You will accept this assignment.
Why should I be stupid enough to do that? I'm no
Dad.
patriot.
Snake, there's enough dirt in your file from your days as an agent to keep you in the
Zoom
stockade
in
until you're a very old man.
Closer.
Oh, I see. Blackmail.
No,
In the
Snake.
nose.
But it
I
is
prefer to
actually
look at it as
controllable, I
helping you
believe,
come
to a degree.
decision more
I don't
easily.
remember how.
Anyway, I know you better than that. You take this assignment even without the threat.
Why do you say that?
You're a natural-born soldier. You're not the grow old gracefully type. Same for all of us who've seen real action.
Oh, there we go. Jesus. Controller settings. Punch crawl. That's nice that you can, oh yeah, and you're gonna need that for the, Psycho Mantis boss fight.
They really had to think about it. A lot
Yeah,
of logistics.
they really had to, like, okay, how the fuck do we
Yeah,
emulate
like,
all this?
fuck.
Yeah,
Let's just play through it, and when we get to points where we need shit like that,
ooh, that's bright, though. That one looks pretty good.
The only place we can feel truly alive is on the battlefield. I'm a soldier too. I know those feelings of powerlessness, frustration that you feel every
and the
day.
happiness was
You've
just-
tried to play the Boy Scout out there in Alaska, but you can't race dogs in the snow forever. Why don't you come back to us and be a soldier again?
Oh. Oh. That's a weird way to trigger that. So I also want to hear what that is like with Japanese voice acting that I've never heard before. Really. Not really.
really.
Really. Do.
Nami.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Let's get back to the scene we just watched. Oh, it's actually in Japanese. Okay.
大佐、俺はもう現役ではない。
Oh, listen to
ツインレイ
that.
クに返してくれ。
Fucking, I can't even understand this shit. It's not even American.
I thought
Speaking
there would
gibberish.
be English voice acting. Was I mistaken? Options. English. English audio only. Japanese and English subtitles. Voices, English subtitles, English. English here and Japanese available as add-ons. I think I was really hoping that it would have English subtitles, but maybe that was too much work. English audio only.
Like Japanese as hell.
Well, the fact that it's like, I mean, like I said, you would have had to import a fucking copy of the game in order to play it in Japanese. Now I can just do it right from this copy of the game. So
From
there
the
you go.
comfort of your home.
And for the gold. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's been...
Oh.
Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Impressive, Snake.
Got the
Impressive.
pyramidal prism.
Use the radar to not get seen like an idiot. Soliton radar, baby. Whoopsie. Well, we fucked it up. We fucked everything up. It's time to go home. So if you finish all of the VR missions before starting the game, there's different dialogue at the beginning, and Snake will reference completing the VR training on the submarine and also previous operations. So here's a loose summary, a very, very loose summary of
Loose
what
as
happened
hell.
in the MSX games, which you've never played because you're a fucking Westerner.
Yeah, at this point, in
Gaijin piece of
1998,
shit.
you have no idea what these are.
And this does not match what happened in the NES version, I'll tell you that.
As far as you're concerned, these don't exist.
And this game is going to retroactively create a lot of reverence and importance onto the events of those MSX games that you've never played. So, you're gonna need that briefing.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the
And this is FNEC.
Shut up, I don't care. I played this game 16,000 fucking times. Trust me, I know. Oh yeah, look, that's that good PlayStation jank right there.
That tasty fucking...
That's that fucking crunch. Yeah, I'm gonna turn that off. I hate sidebars. I hate wallpaper like that. Go down here, get a ration. Yoji Shinkawa, baby.
You too.
So this has analog control, because, I mean, obviously, like, they make a big deal out of the fact that Psycho Mantis will fuck with the vibration of your controller.
DualShock edition.
Yeah. But the controls are still very analog. It's still very, like, you cannot really run in a real circle.
Yeah.
So this initial area is kind of this, and the area upstairs is kind of a vertical slice of the game with a lot of like gameplay features that aren't really going to be used in every single location of the game. The water drop. I hate that shit. The water drops, the water puddles that you can walk into, and track your footprints doesn't really show up in that many places in the game, to be honest.
Snake, there's an elevator there you could...
No one cares. But this is how they loop you in. You gotta make the beginning of the game. You gotta make, like, right at the beginning of the game really fucking interesting. Music by Tappy.
Sigs.
Yeah, once again, every single game, he starts with the fucking cigarettes.
Now it's a vape pen.
Written by Tomokazu Fukushima, translated by Jeremy. The unsung hero, Tokugawa Fuzu.
He was the brother of Maddie Blossom.
The guy.
Rest in peace.
So, like, you literally cannot progress. So, this is very much like Mario 64 outside the castle. Like, this is a playground. This is a initial area where you can get used to the controls. In a relatively risk-free environment, like, it has the guards, and you can die. But, like, it's relatively... It's like, more guards will not spawn in. It's just the 3 guards that are here. So it needs
Learn
to
to
teach
play,
you...
bitch.
Yeah. It needs to teach you about enemy avoidance and the consequences of getting caught. Because look at how much fucking life that took. Like, 1 gunshot took off, like, almost half my life. So the purpose of this area is to train you on the various mechanics of the game, even if you skip to the VR missions, which is a literal tutorial. Like, this area of the game, it teaches you about, like, enemy sight lines with different elevations of terrain blocking their vision of you. Teaches you, like, how to... You cannot get to this area that we're running through right now. We started back here. You have to crouch and crawl in order to get through to the rest of the location. Like, it's literally teaching you how to play the game with the most essential mechanics. And as you're crawling through, like, the guard would have been right there. You would have seen him before coming... Oh. Yeah, the rats. Yeah. 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 Oh. Look at these little boys! We're rats. We're rats. We're the rats. We play at night. We stalk at night. We're the rats. I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules. Anyway, like... It's such, like, this is an underrated tutorial area, I'll say it. Like, your initial, like, the guard starts out right here. So your initial instinct is, oh, I'll run over here. You kind of have to walk through this water puddle. It's hard to avoid walking through it. That will make a noise. The guard reacts to the noise. So that teaches you that the guards are not deaf. They can hear you.
This is the way they used to craft video games.
Yeah, this is back in the day when they fucking... those motherfuckers who knew how to make video games could make video games.
Yeah.
So that's why I'd say, like, it's really easy to kind of smooth brain take and be like, oh, these games are just movies that couldn't hack it as movies. Like, no, they knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
They knew they were making a video game, and they made it very well. And that area, you can't leave until the elevator shows up. The elevator is on a forced timer. So, like, you have to sit through these credits, first of all, which is very much like a movie, especially back then. But it also forces you to try and avoid or eliminate the enemies in that area, giving you, like, a forced tutorial of sorts. Like, you're stuck there with those guards until the elevator shows up. So you have... And you can die. You can easily get caught and die. So you have to, like, develop an understanding of the mechanics of the game's controls. At least learn how to play it before you can progress. It's the Goomba. It's the first Goomba. Bitch, you gotta learn how to jump.
World 1-1.
Gotta learn how to jump, motherfucker. Look at him standing with his own hands on his head. Yeah. Like, cinematic as fuck. Like, yeah, like, they're emulating movies. with this game, it's the most understandable because, like, you couldn't do this shit in video games before the PlayStation, really.
Yeah.
Like, they went fucking crazy with, like, what 3D graphics suddenly allowed them to be able to do.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Who else would it be?
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
So this is where, if you
I'm
did
nice
the
and
VR
dry, but it's a little
missions
hard to move.
in
Bear
the
with it.
main
It's
menu,
designed to prevent hypothermia. This is
he would have a line being like, yeah, I
If it weren't for your
shook
suit
the
and your
rust
shot, I would've
off
turned into a
by
popsicle
doing the
up
VR
there.
an
missions.
anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
So they
Oh, they reference things.
they recorded this English dub in like an apartment building or something like that, so you could hear on the master,
Indeed.
you could hear
Colonel.
like cars driving by outside.
Gunship doing here?
But in the game, like, it's so compressed, and they put all these like voice effects over their voices. Like, that doesn't sound like a human's voice. Like, there's filters and shit over the voice, so you can't hear it. But when they made Twin Snakes, they couldn't reuse that audio because it sounded like the new sound that they had for the GameCube. Like, it sounded too good. You could hear too much shit. So they had to re-record the entire game. And that was a big deal for the English voice cast. Because, like, that's an entire second cast that you have to allocate with your budget all of a sudden.
Yeah.
You don't get more of a
You must
budget.
be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to
Oh
us as our
god, her
visual and data
accent
processing
fucking cracks me
specialist.
up.
She
In
designed
ancient
your
China,
code,
they say.
as
Oh
well as
my,
your
it's
soldier
that's
radar
not
system.
even a joke.
Contact her if you have any questions about either.
Listen to this bitch.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself.
That doesn't even sound like an accent. That's like, it sounds like she has marbles in her mouth.
Expect a world-class designer of military technology to be
She has
so...
like half of a bite of fish.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake.
I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous little snake. You're very frank for a twinkle.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to
Sorry,
learning about
babe.
the man
I'm
behind it.
ambitious
Girl,
girl.
but you're
But
just
first,
a
let me
smooth.
explain about the radar system.
So when they redid the game for Twin
The right
Snakes,
dot in the
they
middle
toned
is
that the fuck down.
Which they shouldn't have.
I honestly, yeah, I like it a lot. I
mean, it is
miss
what it is.
I miss it. I think it's like, commit to it. Come on.
Who's what? Oh, yeah. Obviously, she's Chinese. Yeah, like we know what's happening there.
Yeah, and I mean, again, like, that's a localization problem, quote unquote. Like, the Japanese version didn't fucking have that, obviously. Although, in the Japanese version, so Mei Ling's gimmick is, we're skipping this, I don't fucking care.
And she's Chinese as fuck.
Mei Ling's gimmick is that, like, when you're saving the game, because you have to call a character to save the game for you, she'll, like, give you, like, a Chinese proverb. And honestly, that's, like, a really crazy, like, localization effort that they did. Because in the original Japanese version, she just says Chinese shit. She'll just say stuff in Chinese.
Like a fucking Chinese
Remember
bitch.
what the goal said.
Like, this, the translator Jeremy, like, he basically invented this entire fucking gimmick for her.
Avoid getting into a fight whenever you can.
You're right. Wow, you know all sorts of great quotes, don't you?
Well, both my parents are from Guangdong, China, but I was born and raised in America. I've always liked reading literature from both sides.
The
Kinda
port
keeps
of
me in touch.
Dandong.
I'll share some more quotes with you if you like.
I'm looking forward to it. But to tell you the truth, I'd like to learn more about you.
Well, I'll think about it.
Yeah, in the Japanese version,
Doodle stick his dick in anything with a pole.
yeah, it's funny how horny he is in this game. I'm pretty sure she just says, like, Chinese proverbs. like in Chinese, like the subtitles will be Chinese subtitles. She'll basically just say a Chinese proverb and then translate the Chinese proverb into
Japanese.
into Japanese. So the English translator like basically invented this entire gimmick for her, where she instead says like different like phrases, like remember what De Gaulle said. So this area is once again something of a vertical slice. It uses gameplay mechanics that don't really show up elsewhere in the game. We have different elevation levels. We have guards and surveillance cameras in the same location.
Look at that delicious PlayStation fuckiness.
Oh yeah, look at them. Oh, I love graphics
God.
that look crunchy.
Yeah.
Oh, I want that crunch on my fucking polygons, dude.
God damn it.
Look at how good it looks. I
These
love
are Doritos.
it. God, I miss video games. You have various footprints on the snow here. You got searchlights. These don't really show up anywhere else in the game. Oh, shit.
Shit.
He's coming for me. But again, this is something of a tutorial area. It's teaching you about the mechanics of the game. You have to get into the facility. There's a lot of guards out here, and in this area, if you get an alert, more guards will spawn in. So it's more difficult than the area downstairs. There's more that you have to keep track of and avoid.
The camera's got bigger.
Yeah.
Nice and chunky.
Yeah. A surveillance camera?
Yeah.
It's an exponential it's an increase in the challenge compared to what was downstairs, but it's still like you have to learn how this fucking game works before you can progress. You can't get inside until you like prove that you know how to play this game.
You gotta take it to dinner
basically.
first.
You can't just do this. Oh shit, you can't? Oh no, that was Twin Snakes? Oh no! You can't fall to your death.
Excuse.
That was so funny in Twin Snakes, though. This is really hard to avoid, by the way. There's like those chaff grenades are such a fucking trap. Like, there's no way. There's no fucking way you can get that.
Excuse.
Can he punch me? Jump up in here and grab us. Fucking SOCOM. Didn't mean to call you Mei-Ling.
You caught Snake?
No.
No.
But since we're here, if you call her 3 times in a row
What can I do for you, Snake?
and say like, no, I'm not
Talk to
saving,
you later, Snake. What is it, Snake?
she'll get pissed at
Come
you.
on, Snake. Don't call me for no reason.
And then if you keep doing it, she got sad. She's so annoyed. That's a unique animation. She drew that shit just for that. Yoji. Shinkawa. Do it again. One more time. Awesome. Love you, Mei-Ling.
Good. You've got yourself a weapon. To use it, first hold down the R2 button to enter
Why?
Weapon mode.
Then select the weapon you want with the directional button. After you've selected the weapon you want, let go of the
Colonel,
R2
I don't know what
button
that
to exit
means.
weapon mode.
What the fuck is
Weapon
R2?
selected should appear in
Weapon
your hand.
mode.
To use the weapon, follow the directions displayed in the window. If you use the R1 button, you can equip your
It's
weapon
just standing
more
there with a
quickly.
real
While
rifle
you're
going, what the
barehanded,
fuck are you
press
talking
the
about?
R1
Colonel,
button
what?
to
Are you having a
weapon
stroke?
mode.
Weapon mode?
Press the R1 button
What the
while you're
fuck is the
holding
R1
to
button
be
on
barehanded
this?
Again. Don't fire your gun needlessly, or you might be discovered. If you had a gun with a suppressor, it would be a different story.
I mean, not really.
If you have any questions about weapons,
Nastasha Romanenkov, my
That's
girl.
Nastasha.
141,
Her
40,
frequency is
52.
141.52.
You know, it'd be nice is if you just added that automatically, Colonel. 5-2. Yeah.
Nastasha Romanenko.
Nice accent.
Jag pleasure to work with you,
You're the nuclear
Snake.
specialist that the colonel mentioned.
That's me. You can ask me anything about nukes that you want.
What was
I
her
am
voice
also a
direction?
military analyst.
Exactly. There was none.
You're a tough lady. Tell me about my SOCOM.
Хорошо. Good. You found a SOCOM. That's a special
Yeah, you know,
operations
the
command
gun.
pistol.
SOCOM.
It's a 45
Do I need to
caliber
repeat
pistol with
myself here?
plenty of stopping power. It's also equipped with a LAM for nighttime
Laser
combat.
aiming module.
A-L-A.
If you hold down the weapon button, you can train
and
the laser
LAM.
sight on the enemy to help you aim. If you find a SOCOM suppressor, you can equip that too. That pistol was designed specifically for use by special forces, so I think it will be useful.
They
Some
decided
people
which
find it
games they would
too heavy
add.
and
They
hard
decided
to
which
use,
weapons
but
they would add to the
it
game
should
based on
be
how
a
easy they
program
would be to
for you.
model in the PlayStation graphics. Also, if you call her while smoking,
Nuclear weapons, nuclear reactors.
oh yeah, she's fucking
hazardous
obsessed
waste.
with the nukes,
We're
by the way.
constantly being
Aren't we
exposed
all?
to plutonium and other radioactive materials. Compared to that, smoking seems not so bad, no?
Oh, Solid Snake, you are
No.
vaping. I like the cherry cartridges
Looks like
myself.
a cargo truck.
Turn to your positions. And you pull out the gun, you shoot them with the gun. They get mad because you shot them with the gun. They're not happy about it. Surveillance camera? Still got it. So, the cameras have like a hard limit. It's a little bit soft at the edges there. It's not looking at me, even though it kind of looks like it should be. So, like, in reality, this entire game is just 2D still. Like, it looks like it's 3D, but it's actually 2D. Like, the Soliton radar system there, like, that's the game. Oh, and as you can see, like, more guards spawned in. You killed them and you died. Killed them and you died. Like, the game is, it's like Doom. Like, Doom looks like it's 3D, but it's actually 2D. It's lying to you. This game looks like it's 3D, it's actually 2D. It's lying. The Soliton radar is the entire game. Everything that it shows on the radar is what the game actually is. Like, there's no actual, like, third dimension to it. The characters cannot see you
Surveillance camera?
from a higher level of elevation. There's a guard up there somewhere. He can't see us.
Oh my.
He is not capable of seeing us from up there, even though realistically he should be. We're not on the same level of elevation, so we, like, he can't see us any more than he could see something that's, like, on the other side of this barrier.
Get on my level.
Like, the game is actually 2D. It's just very devious about it.
Bitches is devious.
I believe Mei Ling has a
Walk.
call for
What
when
can I
you're
do for you, Snake?
smoking. Nope. I didn't mean to do that. Fuck.
Snake, listen to what Lo Ji said. He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. Just because you see an item doesn't mean that you always have to get it. If you don't really need it, think twice before you stick your neck out. It might not be worth it.
So she's literally telling you, like, don't bother getting those chaff grenades. You can't get the chaff grenades. See the chaff grenades? Don't bother. Like, that's one of the first messages she gives you. And it's right at the beginning of the game, right near that item, where it's literally like, don't bother getting it. It's not fucking worth it.
Snake, like Shakespeare said, knots had, all spent, while our desire is got without content. Basically, it
Yeah,
means
like,
that
she
your
doesn't
desire
say that
is
in the
not
Japanese
powerful,
version.
not care.
She doesn't quote
That goes for
Shakespeare in the
items.
Japanese version.
Don't get too greedy or you might be...
Like, in the Japanese version, she just says Chinese proverbs and then translates them into Japanese. Like, Jeremy fucking deserves some kudos.
Old Jeremy.
Where'd he go? Oh no, he threw a grenade!
Oh, well, that's gonna be an issue.
Threw another one. Keep going. How many grenades do you need, my friend?
It really only takes one.
Ideally.
Snack.
On the fneck. So I fucking hate, like, choking dudes out in Metal Gear Solid 1 is so fucking hard. Because look.
Surveillance camera?
Oh, God.
Oh my.
Like, look, they get so fucking impossible to get behind dudes and, like, choke them out without fucking triggering the alert.
I like how he noticed you after you suplexed him.
Exactly. Like, you have to run up behind them, and hit the choke button while you're not pressing any, like, if you hit the choke button while you're moving at all, you'll just flip them around, like that.
How mad you gotta be to suplex a guy?
Stop killing me. Oh yeah, and their stun lasts like 2 fucking seconds also. One more time here. We're just fucking around.
Just snacking around. Solid as snake.
There is a Solidus snake. If you run up to him, like, from behind, you have to, like, be so deliberate. God, it's, like, so fucking impossible to choke dudes out in this fucking game.
Gas worm 3.
Keep dying.
Right on the steps.
Snake, what happened? Snake.
Snake!
Memes.
We're getting a lot of that, yeah. Look at this steam. Yeah. Look at...
A game on your wish list is on sale.
Yeah. Oh, Steam.
That's wordplay, dude.
Watch this shit.
Surveillance
Billy
camera?
Shakesman.
Woo! Watch this shit. Look how... Like, it's so hard to actually fucking choke dudes. I make it look easy. Fuck you, camera. Look at him yawning. Bitch. Can't see me. I can see you, though. Look at this area. Look at this 3D.
Stop looking at my area.
Look at this 3D area. Looks so nice.
This 3D game environment.
Blows my mind.
3D.Game Heroes.
How do they do that? How do they make this video game?
Oh, they didn't. Rest assured.
It's all a lie. Whoa.
Oh. This is my conspiracy.
Yeah. Shakespeare didn't write Shakespeare. Kojima didn't make Metal Gear. It's all a fib.
I'm not here, you know.
It's all
whatever.
a fib.
Anachi. Oh, yeah.
Can't see the breath of it. Like, look, that's bullshit.
Yeah, that's
right?
bullshit.
Do you not is that not bullshit?
That's bullshit.
I ask you, is that bullshit?
It is bullshit.
That was bullshit, I say. I can't fucking stand it.
That was some bullshit.
Like, that was the purest... Like, I really just wanted to show off what bullshit that was, because that is the purest bullshit. The purest that it ever was. What do you want?
What do you want, dude?
See, like, that's what should have happened. I can't fucking stand the choking dudes out in this first game. It's so... It's, like, not worth it. It's actually not worth it to kill people in video games. This game's significantly easier to get a no-kill run during, but it's still kind of hard. As technology progresses, it gets easier to do pacifist runs in these games. Ah, well, if it isn't McDonald Kazuhira Benedict Miller.
Esquire.
Liquid? No, I'm McDonald Miller, your old friend. Does that sound like that sounds like a helicopter in the background. No, I just have a fan running.
I just have my PS4 going so I can download the Japanese voice acting.
Who are you? Are you from Snake's Revenge? No.
Guess this really is the Snake's Revenge.
Shut up. They have to forcibly introduce this character because it's like a twist at the end of the game.
Theme song that bludgeons you with the show's premise.
Like, a character who it's actually not mandatory to talk to him at all at any point in the game. But, like, it sets up a twist later.
You're such an unskippable cutscene, dude.
Oh, yeah, and I believe if you look... Oh, no, it's automatic. Okay.
I moved the diary sheet to the cell in the first floor basement. What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers.
You know, the first
Frank
floor
Rath.
basement. What?
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those
A
covers.
very
Maybe
Japanese
shush.
Convention.
Also keep your eye on
Maybe
that woman in
shush
the
while you're
cell.
being stealthy.
Don't get
Don't say
careless.
shit out loud like that.
Woman in
What
the
is it, a
cell?
cell?
Shush.
Did something happen?
There's an intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
No, he's
Yeah.
fucked them. What did you think I meant?
Say he's using stealth, too.
Say he's using stealth.
There's an intruder besides me?
Anyway, I want you to
not
increase the
using
security detail.
Yeah,
on
I
the
got
chief.
caught like 3 fucking times.
People are shooting my ass.
I'm not very good at this game.
I've only done one person, and that's me, Lee.
I'm good. There's like how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's no 5. No 4, 5, 5. 5 women in this game.
He bones?
One of them, he
Debatably.
definitely shoots her in the face.
Oh.
You know, that's at least second date.
I mean, she's receiving his blessings all over her face.
I mean, he shoots her. She's dead now.
With semen, dude. Fucking he did it, a girl, you know?
I will say that there's a lot of metaphorical like analogy to like violence and sex in this franchise. So there's a lot
Blows
of
his load, dude. My throat doing that.
boom. There we go. There's like 3 different scenarios where the game will just throw the SOCOM at you if you don't already have it.
SOCOM, the gun.
Yeah, the weapon known as the SOCOM.
You know. They don't.
Tell me more.
Dun. The camera's got shittier.
Yeah, they're actually worse. They're bigger and
They're
blockier.
big, chunky, worse cameras.
Love the music. What the fuck? There we go. Jesus. Oh, we're gonna get caught.
Oh.
Didn't have time. Oh,
Oh.
oh, just in the nick of time.
Just in the me of time.
No. No.
I gotta punch the elevator.
No, I'm dying.
Dun. Now's not
I
a good
know. Dick ass.
time. Press the button to use the elevator. You know, like an elevator.
Yeah. Stop it.
Have you ever encountered an elevator? Do it.
Ah, you can't find me. I'm under the tank.
That's the easiest place to kill you.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? It was a rat.
Ooh, that was loud.
There we go.
All right.
Can we stand up, please? There we go.
Bro's just watching you do it.
Yeah, he doesn't even give a shit.
Hey, what's up?
Let's go to the first floor basement. You know, when the basement has multiple floors. Oh, Mei Ling.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the Da Vinci.
Radar.
He the green dot. Ooh,
Welcome shitty walk, take a order, praise.
it's actually really cool.
It's actually really racist.
Yeah, it's actually incredibly racist. Don't do that. Shut up, I know how to climb a ladder. Ow, my ear.
God damn.
Stop fucking tutorializing everything.
Crawl through the vents. The vents are actually HVAC. Dude, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, video games have skewed my perception of ventilation
Yeah,
shafts. I'll
generally
say.
you can't fit in.
Yeah. It's not actually like that in real life. So if you look down,
And if
have
you
to
gotten one, it
physically
would
look
collapse.
Is that a woman?
down. No,
Is
doesn't
that
look
a
like
woman?
Not him. Oh, really? Isn't it, Snake? So if
those
you
are tits.
like crawl away, I think you have to crawl all the way out of the vent. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. But if you crawl all the way out of the vent and then come back, she'll be doing a different workout position. And if you do that like 3 more times, she eventually takes off her
Is
pants.
that a woman? Close enough. I'd still fuck it. Oh, she does?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
And there's also another scene later where she takes off her pants.
Just leave him off at that point.
Look at this sick move.
Who's that?
Yeah! Front flipping down. Hey, decoy octopus. I mean Sigint. I mean Donald Anderson, the DARPA chief.
You're gonna save me.
I heard you use 2 question marks.
I'm the pawn.
My
But just
outfit,
this.
yeah, you see? It looks very nice. I really like the design for this one, I have to say. I think this is my favorite look for the sneaking suit. When they do it in Metal Gear Solid 2, I don't think it... Oh, it's George Bird, by the way.
How many names to fuckers do you
How many names do you need?
Yeah, dude.
By the way, I don't fucking care. Shut up.
Shush the shit up.
Metal Gear!
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear! That's the... The game is fucking called Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, this is a lot of cutscenes. Like, this is short for Metal Gear, but it's long for every other video game that has ever existed.
That's
Like-
a huge toilet.
This is when it started. Like, compared to every other video game on Earth.
Yeah, they finally could.
Yeah, exactly. They wanted to. They always wanted to.
Yeah.
I mean, like, hey, it changed the industry.
Wait. Fucking... You died in those cutscenes we skipped. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Hey,
So,
what are you doing?
chilling in here.
You just hanging out?
Alright, cool. Keep it real.
You know I can see you, right?
Yeah.
But, oh. They added pants? No. What's going on there? What's going on? They couldn't have.
They mustn't have.
Don't move.
They added pants? What is that? What happened there? Liquid.
So you killed the chief. You bastard.
The game said a swear word.
Oh my god, it cussed.
Liquid? No,
you're not.
You're not.
I said don't
Don't
move.
move.
You can have the safety off, rookie.
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking.
Exclamation mark, exclamation mark.
Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful. I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance. That scared look in your eyes.
They're rookies.
Yeah.
They're rookies' eyes. Finally saw it.
Oh, he's so cool!
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie.
You're not one of them, are you?
Oh, Snake, you're so cool.
Snack.
You've got a car.
This
don't you?
impossibly sexy fucking Hollywood action
Here.
Looks like we'll be a little delayed.
hero and love interest.
doing? Don't think. Shoot.
Shoot. Oh no, I don't have any bullets. Oh no. Oh, I'm about to die so quickly. It's so anticlimactic. Oh no.
Snack.
Oh no. Am I actually fucked? I think I kind of fucked.
I did
my-
some shady fuckery.
Oh no, I think
Uh-oh.
I actually put myself in a little bit of an unwinnable scenario. Well, it's fine. We got the experience.
Yeah,
The initial Metal Gear Solid experience. I intend to do full playthroughs later, but I just wanted to... I mean, like, the first 20 minutes of this were me talking about, like, the fucking manual and shit. God fucking damn it. Yeah, that's not happening.
As solid as Snake.
Yeah, the first 20 minutes of this video are me, like, looking at, like, the archives and shit. It's not real. None of it's real. It's a video
This
game.
is all a dream.
Snake Eater.
Haha.
Wee.